everyone, my name is Cleo.
I'm Heather.
Welcome to Heather Plopple's Gallery. This is Heather, the owner. I'm excited to be able to interview her today. We've done quite a few different little videos for you guys to look at. Make sure you go onto the website and to social media to be able to see what those are. I want this one to focus on you as the tattoo artist.
Okay.
How did you end up becoming a tattoo artist when you're an artist? Like, obviously there's a little bit of a difference, but they're also one and the same. Tell me more about that.
So my husband wanted tattoos and he loves my art. He's my biggest fan and he talked me into it.
Well, I mean, you don't just pick up a tattoo gun and get started. How did that process go for you?
For me, it was a process. He kept mentioning it. He at one point got me some cheap tattoo machines and thought I could just start tattooing him, but yeah, I wouldn't do that. But eventually, I did start seriously thinking about it, and ended up going to a tattoo school and learning how to use the machines, learning how to be clean, how to do everything correctly, and it went from there.
That's pretty cool. That had to take a lot of courage. What led you from being a painting type artist into doing tattoos?
For me, it wasn't a big jump. Once I learned how to do it, the learning curve was really steep. One of my mediums I work in is watercolor, and once I realized tattooing is very similar to watercolor painting, it all went up from there.
That's really interesting. My journey trying to find you was actually really difficult. You know, when I started wanting to get my tattoo and going over what was in it, I went to several different places. Nobody would help me. You know, I had some tell me that it was not their style. I had someone tell me that my tattoo means too much to me, that they weren't going to be comfortable working on it. Someone else was saying that there was too many details to it, that I needed to work more on my design concept before they were interested in considering it. And one of them, I think it was 2018 when I came to you, someone over at Essential Ink, he's like, you know what, this one means a lot to you, because I think that there's another artist who's very creative like you are, and I think that you guys would do well together. And again, having a female artist meant a lot to me. You know, my tattoo goes into, you know, lots of other places besides just my waistline, and I wanted to be comfortable laying on the table. Mm-hmm. Now, there's something unique about you, something special about you, not only being a female artist, but
I've had clients call me a unicorn, apparently because I'm female, left-handed, and don't have any tattoos.
I don't think that I've ever met a single tattoo artist who does not have tattoos.
We're few and far between.
I can imagine that you are. But why? What would be the difference for you?
So for me, I have a lot of health issues, namely my bone disease. I have fibrous dysplasia. It does cause me to need surgeries periodically, and my mindset was, as soon as I get one, that's the next place they're going to cut into, and I didn't want to ruin it.
That's something that I've worried about too. If I have to have any more surgeries, that we're going to have to make changes.
Right.
But one of your talents has also been scar cover-ups.
Correct. So in the process of learning how to tattoo, I did learn that it's not the end of the world. If you have a tattoo and you have to have surgery, it's fixable. It's not. It doesn't ruin it.
But and that's a great thing to know for a lot of people who have to worry about things like that, so that you can make those changes. Something else that I've noticed with your work, you know, with working on mine, is the ability to use certain colors or use the illusion that you've used certain colors, like the white that we've used.
Correct. So as a classically trained artist, I know color. Color theory is a big part of my training, and so it's easy for me to factor in the person's skin tone and weigh it with the colors I'm using, so I can get it to look as wonderful as I can.
You've done a really great job. I've loved being able to work with you and watching the other work that you've been able to do. For those who are looking for samples of her work and the other clients that she's worked with to see what she's been able to do, because she's super diverse, you can go not only to the website, but you see the different social medias that she's on. Stay tuned. We'll have more details for you coming soon.